They're certainly having an impact. I think back a few weeks ago when the BRICS meeting was going on in Kazan, the same week as the IMF World Bank annual meeting, they told the attendees to bring cash because their cards wouldn't work. We're hearing reports of Russian consumers' cards not being able to work in certain countries around the world. They do work. The challenge is because the West is still buying so much from them, uranium, oil, LNG, that it makes it challenging to truly cut them off. But what happened on Thursday was a package out of the Biden administration that sanctioned 50 Russian banks, including the main bank that was financing oil trade. So we've essentially embargoed Russian oil. You can buy it, but basically good luck paying for it.
So Russian oil is a perfect example. I mean, that is such a big part of their revenue stream. And if you sanction oil, I thought initially when it was first announced it would have a big impact on their economy. But apparently not so much. The oil is still getting out. They're still receiving revenue for it. And I don't know where you go from there.
I think the challenge that we're seeing with Russia, and where certainly the Biden administration in concert with the UK and EU have been calibrating, is because there's still goods that are needing to be purchased from Russia, of not overdoing the sanctions. I think what you're going to see in the next few weeks, the last few weeks of the Biden administration, is a lot more significant actions. There's not been a lot of examples made of third countries that have been on the wrong side of this agenda. I think we may begin to see that before Biden leaves office.
And then what do we see in February from the Trump administration?
Other than the speech at the Economic Club of New York, with Raj Cohen asking a specific question on sanctions, we really haven't heard much from President-elect Trump on sanctions. We know what he did last time. We know that Secretary Mnuchin was a huge proponent. The Secretary-designee Bessent, we've really not heard anything on this topic. They will form a key part of the foreign policy agenda, but what they actually look like is a bit of a question at this point.
How about China? Is there a consensus in your world of corruption, anti-corruption, of how to deal with China going forward? Is it better to engage with China, or is it better to just try to take the heavy hand?
I mean, I think China has been known to continue to buy Iranian oil on the wrong side of a Western sanctions coalition. They've continued to provide material support to Russia, and they've suffered no real consequences. I think everyone's kind of acting like see no evil, hear no evil on this issue because it is a tough country to contain. The tariff strategy will be an interesting one because China's learned to fight back in the 4 years since Trump left office. They will retaliate against Western interests in a way that will be more impactful than the last term.